You guys ready for tonight?
Just, a new employee, his name's Cavez Seabury. He said that we're gonna work out alright, so I'm gonna try to get him a test so he can become full-time to the department. And, splash pad, we shutting it down next week, after Monday.
We'll wait till the weather, till it gets too big.
Okay. And
Unless you guys want, just warm enough, let's say we let it on.
Okay. And there's a lady has contacted me, 607 Hill Street. She says she has been paying street light for numerous years, and she wants to cut it off. We put two up the street, she wants us to cut one on the street side of where she's having her taken down. My advice is no, I'm supposed to bring it forward. Am I gonna add one?
Already got two on Hill Street?
She said there was two up the street. She said she had been paying for 12 years, and it faces her house, and she would like to stop paying that bill and let's put one on the other side. And I said, I don't think we'll do that for our house.
I have a lamp in my living room, I've been paying for it for 20 years. I'd like to shut it off and y'all pay for it.
So about, I was surprised that. So I will return her call and say, no, that's it.
It's not at an intersection or anything like that, there's no reason. Chief Bush.
Oh, I mean,
Chief Bun.
the only thing I have is East Alabama called me or sent me an email about there was a mix-up about two of the houses on the new demo list. And it was 404 Alexander Road and the one over here on 1222 Arklow. 1222 Arklow is on it, but when we met today with the gentleman that's doing the contract, Arklow was way down the list. It was like fourth or fifth down, because we had to prioritize it because we only have so much money. And 404, I told him, I said, that took off the original list, and somebody's already rehabbed it and is living in it now, so I said, no problem. So she said, well, there might be a problem with Arklow because it's back on the list. I said, but someone is technically rehabbing it. Basically what they were gonna do is force us to do Arklow instead of, so I said, well, it is being worked on, so she said, well, I'll use that as an excuse, and we'll, but that's the only thing. They're moving forward with it, so.
Chief Whetstone. Mr. Burns. Mr. McCray.
No, sir.
Bowles. Alright. Shelby's supposed to be here at 5. I believe she should be at 5. I have on there in the old business, the PFAS settlement. Got a letter from our attorneys. They have had another class action settlement. And they changed the first amount and then done it again. And our attorneys and Jason Odom both, Beasley and Odom both recommend that we opt out again. I just wanna bring you up to speed, let you know, we're gonna opt out again and then keep going and pursue our own with that. New business, adopting the, transportation plan, pursuant to the Rebuild Alabama. What that is we have to do two things every year. We have to, send them a letter saying what we plan to do with it in the form of resolution now. Right.
You don't have to send them anything, it
Right.
just has to be.
It'd be on file. Yeah, we have to have it on file.
Send this.
And then we do have to do a report of what we spend. And so I got the bill for our paving project. My goal was $500,000. The bill is $501,988. So, 349 is already covered. We'll pay the rest out of Rebuild Alabama, and we still got $15,000 in Rebuild Alabama. So, we did fantastic. Yeah, we did fantastic. So, that went good. The budget. In your packets, and this number is gonna change on the front. You need to subtract $10,000 from the 56,934. Leave it 46,934. Alright, the reason that is, we didn't put in the budget next year's an election. We gotta pay for the municipal election. It's usually $8,000 to $10,000. So we're gonna put that in as an expense, which is gonna lower that big number down. Okay? This budget, I'm gonna thank department heads during the meeting, but I'll thank them now too. We have gone through this thing, gone through it and cut and added and tweaked, and I think it's a pretty good budget. Right now, we're netting 46. This only shows their annual step raises, there's the only thing incorporated in this. There is no COLA raise, there is no, nothing like that. There's no pay scale adjustment, there's no COLA raise. We have talked, and we will give you these. This is nothing official, this is red sheets here. So what this is the front page, the white page is the current pay scale. That's where everything's at. The yellow page, did I give somebody with my notes? I probably did. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Give that one away. So the yellow page, if you look, there's one change, there's a number that's wrong. On operator 2, step 1. I don't know why, but that number should be 1693. Doesn't affect anything else, just that one spot there. Okay? I'm gonna explain what the yellow page is. It's on the yellow page, that's where it's gonna be changed. I'm sorry. Operator 2, step 1 should be 1693, it says that. Alright, so the yellow page, this is something that I put together. This is based on, when I look at a job, not everybody's getting the same raise on here. Everybody's getting $1 an hour raise. Some are getting $1.50 an hour raise. Some are getting $2 an hour raise. I think there is one position, maybe two, that's getting a little bit more than $2 because I made, on this pay scale, I made a clerk 3 and a clerk 2 the same as operator 2 and operator 3. Makes sense? So the 2s are the same, the 3s are the same. And it's kind of, it makes sense going across, but. So that's the only one. This increase, this pay scale would be $100,000. Just doing this one is $100,000. It's just over 5% of payroll increase. Okay? $100,000, 5%. The second page, the green sheet, the green numbers represent a $2 an hour pay raise across the board, everybody. Okay? That increase is $124,800 to our budget, which is basically 7%, just over 7%. Now, we also looked at the main problem is getting officers in right now, and to be comparable to local police jurisdictions, we're about $2 short. So if there was a hazardous duty pay, or you can put it as a salary, you can do whatever you wanna call it, of an additional $2, it would cost $37,440, which is an additional 2.1% to that scale. So basically, everybody would get $2 and, police, the officers, not the dispatch, would get $4. And that brings them up pretty close. I mean, it's right there in the ballpark. This is nothing official, this is dreaming. You can look at it, it just kinda gives you an idea of where we're at, what we're looking at.
Where you can get that money from? Which 46?
46.
46.9 to the good right there.
Basically, if you do anything over the 46, the only way we could increase the income would be putting in a water transfer, or a savings transfer. And if our incomes are low or rate at budget and not high, then that difference would be made up out of savings. Now I'm gonna defer, cause, Chief Bush has an idea of how to compensate. Did you wanna bring that up, or how to, the ninth officer?
Yeah, I was telling the mayor, the department can put 50,000 of that expense by not filling the ninth officer slot with a body. The money's still there, but it goes towards the purpose of raising the salaries to be competitive rather than the extra body. That's one option.
So basically, a $50,000 salary would be, distributed to a $2 an hour raise, an additional $2 an hour raise. And I've talked to Chief, and where I'm at, it took us so long to get the ninth position, and we know what the ninth position was designed for, and I hate not filling that ninth position, if we can even fill it. Can we, if we stay where we're at? Probably not, we're not gonna fill it. But if we take that salary and we distribute it amongst the other ones, it goes away. That position is gone because the money has been allocated somewhere else. So, that's my only concern about that. So, for tonight, this is just giving you numbers to look at, to compare, to think. We got time. I want you guys to look into it. If you wanna give a COLA, where you're at on it.
Let me ask you a couple questions.
Yes.
What is the difference in this pay scale? What are the differences between the steps?
So,
2.5, 3.1, 3.
okay, so, yeah, okay, now there's already in the budget of just under 3%. And so most of them are just under 3%, but there's some that were 52 cents. And they were down,
Yeah, I'm not talking about actual
Yeah.
dollars, it's just
Yeah.
the percentage change in every step.
okay, so it was
Should be consistent at 3%, which is planned into the budget
Right.
proposal that you're
That's
bringing
right.
up.
But if we increase by dollar amounts, like we are, it decreases the percent. So it's like 2.7% in between them, because you're not going up a percentage, you're taking all of them and adding $2. So the percent changes. But it's just under 3.
Was this budget factored in with exiles income coming in?
Absolutely, didn't do it, no change. Yep. It also, this budget has, we put $50,000 in there for income from the bingo, but we have no idea. We just estimated about $1,000 a month, a week, and put 50,000. I don't know. Don't have a clue. But, and I can, on the one I did, I mean, I can tell you, the clerks up front, I gave $1.50, okay, we start with department heads. Department heads, lead man, and lieutenant, or investigator, I gave $1 an hour. I only give $1 an hour to the top people, cause I I feel like our problem is at the bottom, and we're trying to get it done. So, all the clerks were $1.50 an hour raise, and then the chief investigator's $1, city clerk was $1. And then the sergeant, the officers, they went up 2. The corporal went up 1. We don't have anybody in the, we don't have a police officer as a corporal, but we have an individual in that lineup. The dispatcher as a supervisor, I only went up 1. As a dispatcher, I went up 2. Trying to get, so we can hire some dispatchers. Alright. Director and lead 1, and then the operator and operator 3 and 2 are the ones that change a little bit more. They're over $2 an hour, but it's bringing them up with clerk 3 and 2. Make sense? Kind of equalizing. And then the laborer, I think I went 2. Or did I do that? I went up 1 for the labor. Took it up to 15.4 an hour. Now you got lots to think about. And I can sleep good while you guys think about it, because I've been thinking about it. Any questions? Any department heads, comments? Tell them where you're at, what you want, what you're looking at. Sell it.
I can give you guys the pay comparison that I did for the police department back in June. Looking at the officers and dispatchers, and just kind of see why the numbers that he's proposing is what I went with, as far as trying to make us more
That'll help.
comparable. Again, these numbers are based in June. Some of the agencies have changed since then.
Most of them, only one has it, right?
Maybe you already have a copy of this. right?
Yes, I'm good. And then we'll leave some for Terry and, Kathy. And I'm gonna put my budget stuff.
So I'll just show where I didn't just pull the numbers. It's based on the comparison.
I mean, let's put, if you go with the 2 and 4, I call it the 2x4 prime, if you go with that, our officers are real close. You can, if you go with the yellow one and add in the hazardous duty pay, you're achieving the same thing at the officer level, it's just not, the other ones are as low. So, you can mix and match, you can come up with your own, you can say, I don't wanna give one at all, you can do it. Jonathan, you, looking at these numbers, is this gonna help you in any way?
Probably not, but the only place I'm short is the lead man, and that's more of a availability of one more than money possible. Cause hopefully any lead man will have experience, and we'll have to work further up the scale to hire him. And we're not gonna hire a lead man, it's not gonna go right.
Or that ain't even on
Huh? Well, it is currently.
there, and that ain't on there. Go to step 1.
That one $19.11, lead man.
Oh, that's old one. Go over 1 line. That's what you leave
Oh,
man
okay,
is.
20, that's possible that you might be.
That's what it is right now, 24.
But I mean, I don't know, the availability is the only problem I'm
Okay.
having with lead man, but.
No, that's old step 1, don't even pay attention to that comment. That's just in there for calculation. But right now, you'll be at 2505 offering somebody a lead man coming in.
Well, it's possible, the availability
Alright,
is the main problem.
within the scale, one thing I'm looking at for your guys, you got more laborers. And with the operator 2 and operator 3 going up, I'm hoping that this motivates our people to look and go, man, I can make that much more if I get my 1, or if I get my, operator 1. I mean, I'm just hoping that it motivates. Alright, any other questions? Comments? Nick's running numbers over here. Alright. The only way to do it is to say that, can we show it as a water transfer out of savings as income, and then it will balance it out?
Use the water.
I mean, savings, so.
The scary part is it's not that, but you pull stuff out of savings eventually, some county down the road, that's gonna run out, you're gonna have to show
Well,
some income somewhere. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and I'm hoping, yes, I mean, we hope income rises. Or you're gonna diminish your income. It definitely is gonna rise by 40,000 a year for the next 4 years. But you don't wanna eat all that up also in just employee wages.
What was yellow, 50?
The increase is 100,
Yellow was 100?
yellow's 100. Increase is 100,000 or 5%, just 5.7%. The green is 124.8, which is 7.1%. And then wherever, if you do a hazardous duty pay, which would be the equivalent of $350 a month per officer, it's 37,440. And you can apply that to either one, you could just do that, if you wanted to, or you don't do that, you do the other, whatever. So, all kinds of options. Or you do 3% across the board, or 5%. But I really like the idea of doing as much as we can, but we gotta be careful with what we do. And I really, not just because I did the yellow one, but it fixes some problems, I feel like, within the scale. It does, it helps. Alright. Any questions? The tree workshop, there's something in your, little brochure or whatever, in your packet. Tree workshop, what it is the exchange at the commission office. They're donating 25 trees to us, and, I'm gonna have one of our people go down there that day, and then we'll get the 25 trees and we can put them in the park. I think the variety is there's a bunch of different ones, so that's why it's on there, just let me know. Easement. There's something in the packet on it. Sorry. Here, don't you think that's sensitive? So what the easement is for some reason, and we don't know why, but Weaver owns this 1 acre of land. Don't know how we got it, but it's ours. I don't have a clear deed for it, but it's ours. And if you look, there's a driveway that goes right through, kind of like through the middle of it there. Well, the property behind it, that driveway is being purchased by somebody. They're having it surveyed right now. And they want, in order for the financing, they gotta have an easement, a shown easement to a public road.
Don't buy acre land.
Well, it's funny you said that, because
I never thought we should never be in real estate business.
I know, but, Lori James is the attorney, and I asked her, I said, well, I don't care, cause it's really, we're not doing anything with it. I said, ask them if they're interested in buying it, and we'll put it up for a bid. I said, or we could donate it to Habitat for Humanity, and they can build a house on it. And we get rid of it. But it's an acre of land, there's not a clear deed to it as far as I can see, but all it has is there was a field check and it was given to the city of Weaver.
So what are they buying? Somebody's buying 42?
Somebody's buying 42. And when they find it, they gotta show an easement to the public road. Now that is Barney. If you go up Parker, turn on Barney, it's right there in the curve, right by the lake, just before the lake.
Yeah, the easement's definitely not an issue, I could care less.
Okay.
Say we think about
Unloading it.
unloading.
I'm with you on that. So, Jason is now working on the lake, and as soon as I get that, I can have him work on something here. It's an acre of land, put a reserve on it, we can put a reserve on it. And put that clause in there that if it's less than, if the reserve's not met, then we can look at the highest bidder if we want to.
There's two other parcels of land we own too. We probably don't know we own, but we do own as well.
Like that?
Yes. It's smaller than that, but
Wow.
one of
Okay.
which we bought in the seventies to put a well on, we never did. And the other one's the property right there on Weaver Lane, as soon as you turn off Weaver. Showing that we own both of those properties. It's under a half an acre, both of them.
Oh, okay.
But one of them's in somebody's front yard, so I'm sure they would probably.
Qualified to buy it if they
Yeah,
want it.
if they wanted, if we wanted to get rid of land that we don't really need.
Okay. Give me a GIS map on that, where the information, we look at. But if y'all, okay, so the ask tonight is, there's a document in there that, I'm asking that you guys authorize me to sign the easement form, but it's not complete in that packet, there's no description, they haven't got the survey done for it yet. So I'm not gonna sign it until I see, I mean, they could put an 80-foot easement in, I'm not putting it into that, cause it ruins it. So, once the easement is written, just if you authorize me to sign it over to them, that's all I'm asking. Okay. Mayor's report, I got a few things we'll go over then. Alright, so we got 5 minutes.